Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for watching and practicing, I presume. As you know, I offer all of my meditations and Yin Yoga sessions for free. So if you think that's quite something, then please subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. If you already did, thank you very much. And in case these classes are really valuable to you and you'd like to make a donation, then look in the description below for the details. This session will be about the inner child. In this session we will make contact with our inner child, and we are going to be very loving to him or her. It is possible that some unexpected emotions will arise, and try to just be with them, and if it's not too overwhelming for you, then try to be aware of what is happening. You can always choose to step away a bit further from the situation, from what is happening in that moment. But if it all is okay, then try to be present in what is happening in that moment. And you can answer everything that comes up with love. So keep in mind that during the whole session, you always give your love to your inner child. We will begin. Make yourself comfortable, sitting down or lying down with your hands on your knees, open or closed, or in your lap. And then you close your eyes and you pick a point in front of you. And you take a couple of deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, breathing all out, till there's nothing left before you breathe in again through your nose. And during your out breath, you can even make some sound with it, if you feel like it, if it naturally comes. And breathing in, breathing out, bringing your belly button all the way back to your spine, so pushing all the air out. And then you return to your natural breath. Try to breathe a little bit deeper into your body. So that means that your breath, the flow of breath, goes a bit lower than usual. So now you breathe in through the lungs and it goes through your diaphragm, intestine, stomach, your lower belly, and then even lower into your legs, knees, ankles, until the tip of your toes. Follow that flow all the way in and all the way out again. Keep breathing through the nose, in and out through the nose. And with your attention now in your feet, notice your body. So notice your toes, notice your heels, notice all the muscles in your feet, the flesh, the nerves, in your ankles, your calves, in your knees, your upper legs, and your pelvic area. Notice the weight of that whole part of your body. And notice it making contact with the earth. And let go of the tension and sink a bit into the earth while your upper body stays light and long without any tension. Imagine that the earth has a surface of memory foam, so you sink a little bit deeper into the earth and it is taking on your form. Adjusting totally your natural forms of your body while you feel carried by Mother Earth, establishing a comfortable and warm connection. You truly are carried by Mother Earth. And now establish an even deeper connection by growing some roots or an antenna or a wire deep into the earth. And it can go as wide or as deep as it naturally goes. Making that connection. Feeling carried and safe. Strong. While your upper body stays light and straight without tension. And be with that for a couple of moments. So your upper body is light, long, without tension, and the lower part of your body sinks into the earth, is heavy but comfortable. And then you make your in-breath a bit longer and breathe out through the mouth. Slowly open your eyes, but keep your attention inward. First pose will be the child's pose. Now in this pose you can play a little bit with your knees. So you bring them a bit closer or you spread them a bit wider apart. You can also bring your feet a little bit apart, whatever feels comfortable in this moment, so play with it. Perhaps you want to lie your head to rest on a pillow. Perhaps it's comfortable to have a blanket underneath your buttocks. So be comfortable, no pain, stay warm. And bring your attention to your tummy. This child pose is also like a pose of a fetus. So imagine that you are that small as a fetus, and that you are floating in your mother's belly. Oh, and it's so comfortable, it's so warm, you have all the space you need. And it's really relaxing because really you don't have to do anything. You're being fed. You don't even worry about that because it's all going automatic. Really peaceful, you're floating there. Every now and then you hear some music. You hear other sounds of animals and of people communicating with each other. You don't have to do anything. You are in your purest form. Enjoy it. You feel at ease, warm and soft, peaceful. deepen your inward breath and breathing out through the mouth. And slowly you come out of the pose and sit. Keep your attention inward and notice what this pose has done. What happened on mental level, on physical level, or on emotional level? Notice. Just notice. For the rest, you don't have to do anything with it. Feel. And then you come lie on your back. Your legs straight in front of you. And then you bring one knee towards your chest. Notice where you can grab your foot. Perhaps you can grab your toe or your ankle or your calf or your knee. And play. So for example, you bring your knee towards the floor, or you make some rowing movements, stretching your leg, just playing with it. All kinds of funny and weird and positions. And this way you open a bit your hips, loosening them. And then you place your leg on your mat again and feel for a couple of moments. Notice the difference between left and right. And then you bring your other knee towards your chest and you grab your foot or leg wherever you can, wherever is possible. Toe, your ankle, calf or knee. With that side you do exactly the same. No, not exactly, of course. So be free and play with it. See whatever kind of movements are possible. bending, turning, straightening. And then place your leg on the mat and feel. And then you grab both of your legs, feet or toes, and play with them. The happy baby. And imagine that you are lying on the cupboard. So you tease your mother because she wants to change your diapers, and you're just playing with your legs and with your toes in your mouth. Ha! Or imagine that you're lying in your bed and you're already awake and the sunbeams radiate through your curtains. And you notice that beautiful warm yellow sun. And you're wide awake. And you're playing with your legs and with your toes. And perhaps you even want to make some sounds to accompany it. Why do you care? You're alone anyway. And then you lie your legs on the mat. And you deepen your inward breath and softly breathing out through your mouth and feel. What happened in your hips, in your lower back, in your legs, in your ankles? Can you notice anything? And even if it is not possible in this moment, then don't worry. Just bring your attention over there. And on an emotional level, did something happen? Did it make you feel happy and gay playing? Did you have to giggle, or did you have some warm memories? Or perhaps you had the feeling that you really wanted to relive that again. Whatever it was, it is all okay. Know that you are safe. Remember your connection with Mother Earth. And then you bring your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees and move a bit from side to side and roll a couple of times from front to back. And if that is a bit hard in this moment, then you can also roll on your side and then come to sit again. And otherwise you roll a couple of times on your back before you come to sit. And then you come on your hands and feet and sit down on your heels. And again, if that's a little bit less comfortable, then make it comfortable. So use pillows or blankets. And then you open your lower legs a little bit, bringing them to the side of your mat and wiggle a bit. And see if you can sit down between your legs. Perhaps you need a little bit of height, so then you grab a blanket or a little pillow. And then you close your eyes. And then imagine that you are in the living room where you grew up. You're sitting on the floor. And you're busy doing something with a puzzle or a little game you play. You're utterly enjoying yourself. Perhaps someone is there with you. Perhaps there's a little friend of a brother or sister or a parent with you and is helping you or playing together with you. And notice what happens. You really are having so much fun. Playing, yay. Enjoy it. And know that whatever arises is okay. Try to be with that feeling for a moment. Try to really let it be. Even if it is not entirely comfortable, just let it be there. Just allow it to be there. And after a while, you will let your love flow towards your inner child. A loving feeling, warm, pure love to the small version of you. Unconditional. Feel what it does to you. Knowing that you are safe. If you want to deepen a bit your pose, you can place your hands behind you. And perhaps you can lower down so your elbows touch the mat. And perhaps you have the flexibility to lie down entirely, with or without a bolster. And deepen your breath a little bit, breathing out softly through the mouth. Very careful, very slowly you come out of the pose. Decide if you want to lie down, sit down, or move a bit, or sitting still. Feel. What moved in your body? What moved in your mind? Stay soft and remember your inner smile. A smile that softens immediately. And stay aware. And then you come on your hands and your knees. And now you have a couple of choices. Play with them. So you can move your hips a little bit from one side to another, or you make some circles, or you do the dog and cat. So you breathe out and you round your back, bringing your head down, and as you breathe in, make your back hollow, and if your neck allows it, then look up. And then breathe out again and round your back. So you decide what you like to do right now. Play with it and release yourself. Slow movements. And stay in touch with your movements, so being aware. And remember to circle the other way. And then end in the middle. And keep a pillow or a blanket close by. Then you step your left leg out. You straighten your leg and perhaps you can place your feet flat on the floor. Feel what is happening in your body. You can also walk your hands a bit forward, bringing your elbows to the mat. And what also is possible is very slowly bringing your buttocks towards the floor. And you can always alternate, of course. Keeping your attention inward and noticing where your attention is going. And try to be aware in that spot. Try to be present. You can bring your breath towards that place. And like that, you can soften that spot. Try to notice what your body needs in this moment. Perhaps you even want to breathe in a beautiful color. And breathe it to that place in your body that asks for your attention. By just being aware, you soften the tension. And with each breath out, you notice that a little bit of that tension is flowing away through the soles of your feet to Mother Earth. And don't worry, she transforms always everything to fertile soil. And know that you always can change too in a pose. If it's a bit less comfortable or something in you is telling you, do it different, then change. Or you come out entirely. And deepen your inward breath and breathing out softly through your mouth. And on the next inward breath, you come out of the pose and feel in the child position. Notice any changes, mentally, physically, or emotionally. Has there been some movement during the pose or after the pose? Now you have lost the tension on your tissues. Released the tension. That's it. Notice. And then you come back onto your hands and knees and go to the other side. So straighten your right leg next to you, place it on the floor. The sole of your feet flat on the floor, if possible. And then you play with this pose again. So you can bring your arms, walk your hands a bit forward and open your chest a bit. Or you lower and place your elbows on the mat. Or you lower your buttocks. And point your attention inward and notice where your attention is pulling you towards, and try to be there. Just by pointing your attention to a specific spot, you start a healing process. Of course, when you have the warm and positive intention. It doesn't serve you to be mad or it's still not okay on this spot and why, and that spot isn't held by that at all. So try to always approach it on a positive way to soften, and with that you stimulate your own healing. And also what helps, of course, to accompany that is your inner smile. deepen your inward breath through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And in your next inward breath, slowly come out of your pose. Again, return to the child pose. But if you prefer to lie on your belly, then you just go lie on your belly, of course. What happened in this pose? Just noticing, no judgment. Then you come lie on your back, bringing your knees towards your chest, spreading your arms, and then use your abdominal muscles to really slowly turn towards the left side, towards the floor. And if they can't reach the floor, then use a pillow underneath your legs. So be aware to keep both shoulders on the mat. You can turn your head towards the right side. And if you need a bit deeper stress on your tissues, then you can straighten the leg that is on the mat, so the left one. And if you are really giddy, then you bend your left knee and perhaps you can grab that with your right hand. The cat pulling its tail. And stay present in your body. And send love to that place that asks for your attention. Everything is okay as it is. Keep on noticing, accept. And then bring yourself back into the picture, yourself as a child. And even if you don't have a picture, you can imagine it. How old are you? Are you making eye contact with each other? And then you sit down behind him or her on the same height. Place your hand on the shoulders. And offer the little you the feeling of safety. Give your inner child love and warmth. Protection. Elongating your breath a bit, breathing out through your mouth, bringing your arms back to your upper body, turning your head back to the middle, and use your abdominal muscles to safely turn on your back. And move or lie still, feel. Notice in your body and in your mind and spirit what has been moved, what is happening right now, what is circling. Just noticing, no judgment. Observing in an open way, with an open mind. And then prepare yourself for the other side, bringing your knees towards your chest, spread your arms, use your abdominal muscles and slowly lower your knees towards the right side of the floor. Both of your shoulders on the mat. You can turn your head to the left side. And perhaps you can straighten your right leg. And even you can bend your knee and grab your right foot with your hand. Or you stay in the pose you began in. So on your side with your knees towards the chest. And turn your attention inward. And on this side, your heart is a bit opened a bit more. And notice the warm feeling in your chest, the whole area around your heart, the smile that's also there. Then again, you look at your inner child. Perhaps he or she wants to tell you something. Listen. Try to stay present. Your reactions can be understanding, with compassion. And with love. Deepen your inward breath out through your mouth, soft. Turn your head back to the middle, followed by your arms. And use your abdominal muscles to turn on your back. And prepare yourself for the relaxation. Bolster under your knees. A small pillow underneath your head. A warm blanket to cover yourself up. And cuddle under the wool. Your legs a little bit wider than hip width apart. The palms of your hand reaching up with your hands on the mat, of course. And take a deep breath in and out through your mouth. What have all these poses done for you? Stay aware. Keep your attention inward. Perhaps you want to make contact again with your inner child, to be with him or her. Giving love, attention, hugging, embrace. Deepen your inward breath out through your mouth and a bit deeper through your nose and out through your mouth. And very slowly you are becoming aware of the space you lie in. And if you are still with your inner child, then say goodbye for now. We will see each other very soon. Know I am always there for you. And then you slowly wake up and taking your time to come back to sit. Make yourself a bit longer and you come sit on your pillow to sing the 3 ums, or listen, of course. The ums of gratitude of making contact again with yourself, with your playfulness and with your inner child. Gratefulness that you took the time for yourself now. Breathing in. Thank you. If you already subscribed, thank you again. If you didn't do that yet, then please do it over here. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you very much, and perhaps see you next time. Bye.